Hello everybody, my name is GodofDarkness18 and I'm back with another manga video. This time it is for my manga haul of the month of April 2018. Now my previous manga haul video has been so successful, I don't know how, maybe because people are looking into these sort of videos nowadays. And I have had over 300 views and 12 likes on it, so thank you so much for everyone that liked it and for continuing to support me. And I believe also I've gained about 6 subscribers since the last one. May not be much to some, but hey, I approve. Anyway, this month, this is all my manga here, by the way. This month I have got an additional 78 volumes. Much more than I was intended to get, but you know, well, that's just the way it goes, really. And I don't know how much of manga I'm going to be buying in the near future, because in a few months I will be going on holiday and I'll need to be saving up for that. I'm going for special family members' milestone birthdays, so to speak. So we'll see how it goes, but you know, we'll just show you the manga I've got, and maybe when I come back from holiday, we'll do another manga video just to show you what I've collected since then. Who knows? So shall we get started? And also thank you to the comments, Reisatsu or whatever. And whoever else commented, I can't remember your names, but thank you for viewing my videos. Anyway, let's begin. Same order as last time, my tall manga and then my short manga. So first up, I have the first volume of Barefoot again by Keiji Nakazawa. This is a memoir, and this is this is around the events of the Hiroshima bombing on the 6th of August 1945 in World War II, and also it follows the life of this boy. I presume it's a play of the character of the mangaka, and it is about the boy experiencing the nuclear blast basically, and the aftermath of it. So this will probably be an emotional one. There's 10 volumes in this apparently, so I'll have to get the other ones. However, when I looked online on Amazon, it turns out that a lot of the volumes are not in print, or they're actually library covers. So I might be a bit OCD with that. I might not get them just yet, but I've not read this just yet. But it looks absolutely fascinating, and I think, yeah, this is the oldest published manga I have now in my collection, because it's from 1972, 1973. So yeah, even though it was published like in the 90s or something like that. Let me double check that. Yeah, published by Last Gasp New Translation 2004. But yeah, this is originally from 1972, 1973. So I'm so happy I've got this. And this is read left to right. So yeah, that's Barefoot again. Next I have volume 1 of Biomega. I've heard a bit about this series. I actually saw it and I looked inside. I just skimmed past it, and the artwork looks absolutely fantastic. And this is apparently 6 volumes, and I'm probably going to get the next ones if I read them, or I might just read them in a oneer. Who knows? This looks absolutely fascinating. It's another one of those mature manga, so I seem to get a lot of these lately. And who knows? I might actually enjoy it. It's about a zombie apocalypse and some sort of zombie-like drones. So this will be interesting to read. And yeah, this is by Tsutomu Nihei. Yeah, so that's Biomega. Next, I have the first 2 volumes of Children of the Whales. Now, this is a story my mum has interest in. I know it's a shoujo, so she might actually like it because it's oriented for the female. She's actually started reading volume 1. She's on page 70, so she's about a little under a third of the way, a little over a third way through, and she seems to enjoy it. So who knows? This might actually be a manga that she can keep. Probably not, because it's mine. But yeah, Children of the Whales. There is a 3rd volume out at the moment. The 4th volume is coming out soon. But so this is what I could find at the time. I think volume 3 was somewhere, but I didn't get it. But the front cover looks absolutely beautiful, and it's got that nice feel to it. So yeah, Children of the Whales, and this is by Umeda. Next, I have the first omnibus of Doubt by Yoshiki Tonogai. I've heard about this story, and it's actually like an online game that, mobile phone game has taken these people with rabbit heads, and then they have to discover who the wolf is, basically. And when people start dying, because these people, I would assume it's these people, they've been transported to an abandoned warehouse and an abandoned building. It's not necessarily a warehouse, it's an abandoned building, and they have to find out who's killing their friends, basically. So it's probably one of them. And there's only 2 of these, so I have to get the second one if I could find it. But this is by Yen Press, so obviously it was a little bit more expensive than I anticipated. But I don't know, and I also don't know why they're doing it to the side. But I'm not complaining. It's still a manga, right? Yeah. So that's Doubt. Next up, I have the first 3 volumes of Gangsta, episode or EP Marco Adriano by Kosuke and Tsuhei Kamo. I know there's an original Gangsta, so I'll probably get that as well, just so I know what to expect, because this is a spin-off based on the character Marco Adriano, apparently. So again, I'll have to see how it goes, if I can get the other ones, and see how it goes. And it looks absolutely interesting, because it's one of those big ones. I wanted more tall manga in my collection. I got my wish granted, basically, and it looks absolutely interesting. It's not a mature manga, mind you, so that's going to be fascinating to read. So we'll see how it goes. Volumes 1, 2, and 3. Next, I have Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt Volume 2 by Yasuo Otagagi, Hajime Yatate, and Yoshiyuki Tomino. This is another one of the freebies I got with my favourite bookshop, Waterstones. So I'm so glad to have this, and I've not started reading Mobile Suit Gundam yet, but although I know there's 5 volumes out at the moment. So once I get into the series, I'll probably consider buying the other one. I just saw a shirtless man, that's pretty interesting. So, but yeah, another one of the freebies, and I can't wait to read this. It still looks fascinating. Next up, I have the first omnibus of Planetess by Makoto Yukimura, the same mangaka of Vinland Saga. I am so happy I've got this finally. I did see it in Waterstones, and I just picked it up straight away. I was like, yes, I can finally read it. However, the second omnibus is out of print, so I'm trying to wait for Amazon to dispatch a newer version of this, because there is a used version I can get, but I don't want to wait forever, basically. But I'm so happy I've got this. This is by Dark Horse Comics, and yeah, the artwork looks absolutely incredible. And this was originally done by Tokyo Pop, which is another interesting thing. So we'll see how the series goes, and there's, like I say, it's the first 2 volumes. It's the one omnibus, so when I get omnibus 2, I'll probably read it in a oneer. Again, we'll see. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Next up, I have volumes 2 and 3 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime by Fuse, Taiki Kamakami, and Mitzvah. This is an okay series. It's not the greatest. It basically gives you the perspectives of certain characters in the fantasy, in the JRPG mainly, games. And this is actually pretty decent. It's not the best, but I still enjoy it, There is a 4th and a 5th volume out at the moment, and I'm excited to get them when I get the chance. I didn't enjoy the first volume as much as I thought I would, but it's starting to get a little bit more enjoyable. Not hugely, but somewhat. So we'll see how they go, and yeah, it's funny as well. Let's just put it that way. Okay, next up is a big one for me. One of the big ones I got for this month. It's volumes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, move the camera, 12, 13, and 14 of Tokyo Ghoul This is now complete. I have read up to volume 10, and oh my god, it's so good. It's just, someone actually said, I think it was NZ Anime Manga, whatever. He said that after 1 to 6 was not very good, not very action paced, and I saw that for myself. And then I've just only read 7 to 10 a couple of days ago, and yeah, he's absolutely right. It does start to pick up from then, and I love the cover art, especially number 11. It's just wow. But yeah, I'm not going to say who that is because spoilers. But yeah, it's just fantastic. I hope to read the next 4 volumes soon, and then, you know, get the sequel, which I'm excited about. So yeah, just look at this cover art. This is fantastic. Anyway, next up, oh yeah, that's by Sui Ishida. Next up, I have Vagabond Visbig Editions, volumes 2 and 3, containing, well, books 2 and 3, I should say, containing volumes 4 to 9. This is by Takehiko Inoue. I finally got round to getting it, and this is upside down. And I am so glad I did, because this, graphically speaking, is the best, in my opinion. Graphically, artistically speaking. I'm talking about video games. But yeah, these are just fantastic. And one thing I actually love, okay, I won't be able to show you right now because I'm not going to go to my shelf, even though it's right next to me. I love the continuous image. Absolutely love it. And this series is well behind on volumes, so we'll see how it goes and see if we get another Visbig edition. I hope we do. I mean, it's a fantastic series. I've not read these yet, but I've read the first Visbig edition, so I've read up to volume 3. And yeah, like I say, artistically, it is the best. So we'll see how that goes. So that's all my tall manga. Now for my short ones. First up, I have 07 Ghost by Yuki Amemiya and Yukino Ichihara. I picked this up because it looks absolutely interesting. I don't know much about it apart from what the blurb says, because I've not read this yet. But it looks absolutely interesting, and I'll be excited to give this a shot because there seems to be a fair few volumes out at the moment. There's about 15, 16, I could be wrong. But there is a fair few volumes out at the moment, so I could easily go and get them, should needs be. So yeah, this is a shonen. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Next up is another big one for me. I have volumes 4. Okay. Volumes 4 to 7 of A Silent Voice. This is complete. This story makes me so sad. It was just beautiful. And when I got to the end, I was like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then I kind of expected it to happen, but what I thought was going to happen happened. But let's just put it that way. So in a sense, it's bittersweet. I liked it, but at the same time, I think it's a bit cliched. But this series is beautiful. I love it so much. So yeah, and you know, I would definitely pick up Yoshitoki Oima's, who's the mangaka. Yoshitoki Oima, I would definitely pick up their the next work, which is To Your Eternity or something like that it's called. But we'll see how it goes. I love the artwork on the front as well. It's just brilliant. Anyway, next I have After Hours by Yuhta Nishio. This is the first volume that's currently out. This is a very small volume compared to other Viz Media releases, but other volumes are coming out soon. I've not read this, although it looks interesting. I don't know much about it, again, apart from the blurb, so we'll see how it goes. It looks absolutely interesting. I love that cover. I like the look of her. I think that's the main character, Emmy. I could be wrong. Could be her. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, looks absolutely fascinating. Next is volume 21 of Assassination Classroom, the last volume in the series. I read it and I wanted to cry because it was just so emotional. Just to see everything happen and what has happened has actually happened. I just want to watch the anime now because one of my friends has gotten into it, so kinda, and I just want to read it. So, but yeah, it's just Yusei Matsui. Please give the permission to make your spin-off series Koro Sensei Quest in English, because that would be awesome as an addition to this. I would hope so. So yeah, last volume of Assassination Classroom. It's all complete. Love it. Next, I have Astra, Lost in Space, Volume 2. This is quite a thick volume for a Viz Media release, and at the price it was at. Because it was just... How many pages is there? There's about 250 odd. But yeah. This series, I only found it recently as well. It's only 5 volumes long, which is surprising, because I thought this would have continued on for quite a while, but it turns out not really. This is only 5 volumes long, so once I get volume 3 in June, I'll be a 3/5 of the way complete. But this is a great series already, and there was a bit of man service, but not like showing private parts or anything like that. It was something else. Just made him swoon, because I knew one of the guys is pretty much hot. So yeah, so glad this is him. This is again one of the newest releases I've got. But yeah, I'm so happy about this. Next up, I have the first omnibus of D.Gray-Man. Oh, Astra Lost in Space is by Kenta Shinohara, and D.Gray-Man is by Katsura Hoshino. This is the first omnibus containing volumes 1, 2, and 3. There seems to be there's one of those Viz Media releases basically that has all these omnibuses, and I've seen like 8, 9 omnibuses of this. I don't know what it is, but judging by what the blurb says, it's kind of like Blue Exorcist, but you know, we'll see. So this looks absolutely interesting and looks absolutely beautiful. I think this is one of the older omnibuses I've got. Where is it? Hang on. No, it's still relatively there, but yeah, awesome. Hang on a minute, I just turn on the light. That's better. Now, another big one for the next one. Volumes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 of Deadman Wonderland. I love this series so much. It's just, it was so violent, it was so beautifully presented that it's just, oh my god. I cannot find words for it. This series is just fantastic. I cannot express enough how much this series actually means to me. I love the cover art, and those are the first 4 pages that showed like the color pages. I think it's, well, 3 mainly, but yeah, it's just holy crap, just wow. I would definitely get more of this sort of story, not on Deadman Wonderland of course, because this is now complete, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, 4, 5, and don't trust the coupons ever in manga, just saying. 12, 13, there we go. And next is a very good find for me, even though I probably won't like the story that much. Just ignore that, that's rain outside. This is volumes 1 to 3 of Dramacon by Svetlana Chmakova. This is my second original English language manga I have in my collection. The first one being I Love Halloween. This is by Tokyopop, and I found these in Forbidden Planet. Again, £2 over the retail price. I didn't care. It was Tokyopop. I had to get it. The only other Tokyopop one I can find there was Biesengast, which is in 3 complete editions. So I might get that just to say, I have it, look. But we'll see. They're pretty pricey. But I'm so happy I've got these. And it's just... The name of it reminded me of AnimeCon, Comic-Con, stuff like that. So, but yeah, it is about like anime convention, about a girl that goes to an anime convention. She just does something silly or something like that. Or she finds someone that she's interested in. I don't know, but we'll see. I can't remember how it goes. Okay, next up I have the first volume of Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. And this is by Juto Tsukuda, Shun Saeki, and Yuki Morisaki. And I should also point out Deadman Wonderland by Jinsei Kataoka and Kazuma Kondou. But yeah, Food Wars, Shokugeki Soma. I don't know why this gets a lot of hate at all. I mean, look at that. That enough makes me hungry. That looks absolutely gorgeous to eat. And a lot of people, well, a couple of manga YouTubers have actually said this is one of their favorite series, so I have to see it for myself. But a lot of people seem to hate this. I don't know why, honestly. It looks so good. I mean, I actually watched a React episode where they made where this special chef actually made dishes from the anime. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I want to see how this goes. This is the first one. I'm well behind like everything else, so we'll see. I might enjoy it, I might not. Who's to say? Anyway, next I have the first volume of Haikyuu by Haruichi Furudate. I don't really collect sports manga because I'm not a sporty person, but this is one that was just there for the first volume, so I had to pick it up just because. And it looks absolutely interesting. There's a couple of manga YouTubers that say that this is one of their favourites, so I'm going to check it for myself. I mean, like I say, I'm not a sporty person, but I'm willing to give anything a try. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Next up, I have the 4th omnibus of Naruto, containing volumes 10 to 12. Now, I think Naruto is a little bit overrated. However, I do like what I've read so far in the manga, and I've watched parts of the anime. And, you know, this is just fantastic. I've got this because I just found it by chance. And you know something? I might actually enjoy it if I read it more. Sorry, I'm just looking outside. It's pretty raining heavily outside. Sorry about the noise there. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. I am up to volume 9, so it's a good starting point to pick up again. And next up is the 8th and 9th omnibuses of One Piece. Now this was completely hard to get, and look how thick it is. Jeez. This is about 650 pages long, but yeah, this was really hard to get because on Amazon it was more than the retail price, and I asked the store person at Waterstones, yeah, it's like that, and then she told me, yeah, that's because if it's like that, it usually means they're out of print. So this is out of print apparently, which is mad because how can it be out of print? It does not make sense. One Piece is the best-selling manga of all time. You'd think Viz Media would continue releasing these sort of things. But I'm so happy to have this. And because of this, as of this omnibus actually, I am in the 3rd arc of the story because I've read East Blue and now I've read Baroque Works and now I'm going on to Skypiea. I've never watched the anime, so I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, I'm on the 3rd arc. I'm so happy. We'll see how it goes. I keep on saying that. I know, but yeah, I've read this one already, and this is just the follow-up to the next one. So yeah, it's still funny as ever. I love One Piece. Next up is the 13th volume of One Punch Man. I should also mention that Naruto is by Masashi Kishimoto and One Piece is by Eiichiro Oda. This is by One and Yusuke Murata. I am so annoyed that I did not get this when I ordered it, because when I ordered it on Amazon and when it came up to the release date, they said, oh, it's been delayed until the 11th of May to some point in the middle of July. And I went to Waterstones to see my partner, and there it was. I didn't care that Amazon was cheaper. I bought it for the full price because I can. And it's still fantastic. I can't wait for Volume 14, which comes out in July, I think it is. So, no, it's not July. I can't remember. It's later on this year, obviously. But yeah, so excited, and I love this. I love this guy. He's shirtless and yeah. Anyway, next I have Volume 5 of Platinum End by Takeshi Obata and Tsugumi Oba. This series, a lot of people don't seem to like because I don't know why, but I like it. It's pretty awesome because I can see how advanced their art. Takeshi Obata's art hasn't come since he made Death Note, basically. So yeah, it's fantastic, and I've not read this volume in particular, but I love the covers of this. You can't really see it on the camera, but there's like mosaic diamondy shapes on the cover. It's just brilliant. I love it. That's what drew me to Platinum End in the first place. But yeah, it's just very religious themes on it, but it's fantastic. I love it. Next up, I have the first 2 volumes of Rosario plus Vampire. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. This is by Akihisa Ikeda. And I picked these up because, I've heard a bit about it. I've drawn the Rosario cross. And, I've just got to have it, Okay, there may be a lot of girly themes in it, but, something? There might actually be a lot of violence. I'm gathering there's going to be a lot of violence, judging by the blurb. These will be interesting to collect, and apparently there's 2 seasons in this, so this is the first season, but we'll see how it goes. I might enjoy it. Yeah. Next up, I have Volume 2 of Splatoon by Sankeiichi Hinodea. This is still as good as ever. I think it's so funny. Like I said before, I've never played the games, but this is pretty awesome. I mean, my nephew will probably enjoy this. He can read it for himself. But, Volume 3 is coming out in June, I think, or something like that. But yeah, lots of characters, although they look the same. That's just the way it goes, really. And we'll see how Volume 3 is. I'm definitely going to continue this series, even though it's meant to be for kids. I don't care. But yeah, there are some objectionable content. So we'll see. Now, next up, I have the first volume of the Asterisk War by Ningen, Yu Miyazaki, and Okiura. I picked this up because this looks fascinating. It's another series for my collection. I've got nearly 100 series now, I should also mention. And, I'm excited. This looks so cute, but it's probably got a lot of action in it. So, yeah, this girl is apparently called Julis Alexia von Eisfeld. I don't know, but we'll see how this one turns out to be. I mean, it looks incredible. It's got like the same thickness as Durarara. It's the Empress after all. But yeah, we'll see. It looks absolutely fascinating. Next up, I have the second volume of The Earl and the Fairy by Ayuko and Mizuitani. I nearly got the full set for this because there's only 4 volumes in the manga. However, the shop, I think it was W.H. Smith, didn't have volume 3, so I just left it until I found volume 3. But yeah, it's a shoujo. May not enjoy shoujo, but I do like a couple of shoujo that may surprise you. But yeah, I'm still willing to give this a chance when I get around to reading it. So when I get 3 and 4, I'll probably read it in a wonder. We'll see. And yeah, I love the cover of this. She looks so cute. Next up, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Volume 3 Finally! I've been waiting 6 months for this. Well, 7 months as of this video. But yeah, 6 months when I got it. And I just love how Akira Himekawa has improved in their artwork. It's very much like the games. The last volume in the series, volume 4, there's 4 volumes in this particular Zelda adventure. Volume 4 is out September. Yeah, I cannot wait that long, but it's an incredible read. If you like the games, this is definitely something you should pick up as part of your merchandise. Read it as well. There's a lot of, well, Link actually speaks in these things, so yeah. And I just love that cover with Midna and Link, and it's just, yes, goals. And that's by Akira Himekawa. Next up I have volumes 2 and 3 of The Promised Neverland. This series is so beautiful. I love it so much. It's just, yes. I've read volume 2 but I've not read volume 3. But, you know, I will get to it. And this is just... It looks so innocent, but obviously you can't prove innocence in manga or anime for that matter. But yeah. I love this series so much, even though I don't start reading it not long after the first volume came out. It's just beautifully designed, and I just love the thing. This is by Kayu Shirai and Posca Dimizu. I need to read the volume 3 and then anticipate volume 4. But yeah, I'm just, they're so beautiful. Read it. Okay, next up I have the first 2 volumes of Twin Star Exorcists by Yoshiaki Sukeno. This story looks absolutely interesting. I found several volumes in Forbidden Planet, although 1 and 2 were there consecutively, so I bought them. I can't wait. He looks so devilishly cute. But yeah, I can't. This may be a take on Blue Exorcist again. Who knows? But it looks so cute. On Myoji, it says I don't know what that's supposed to be about. Maybe it's supposed to say something. I don't know. But yeah, these look fascinating to read. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to read a lot, mind you. And the last volume, the last thing I got was the second last omnibus of Yu-Gi-Oh! Containing volumes 34 to 36. Like I say, this is the second last one. The last one only has 2 volumes, 37, 38, and I'll have another series complete. Whew. But yeah, I've only read the first volume of this, and you know, it may not be like the card game we know today, but you know, it gets there later on. We'll see how reading it goes, and you know, I'm excited just to pick up the last ones. And that is it. That's by Kazuki Takahashi. That's it for my manga haul. 78 volumes. Oh, I didn't intend to spend as much this month, but you know, when you just see manga, you just have to buy it. That's what I see, and I just have to resist. But like I say, I don't know how much manga I'll be getting in the next few months because I'll be going on holiday. But we'll see how my money situation is, and yeah, I'm excited to show you more manga when I get them. Take care, guys. Thank you again for bringing my manga haul video of last month up to 12 likes and reviewing it so many times and subscribing. Please do the same to this video. I will easily do another video if you don't want me to do manga haul videos all the time. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.